Right, with the girlfriends, you say you have 8 or however many at the time. How many do you have right now?
Can we get a rough figure?
I don't know. I should be saying this
Because
I'm a man of God.
You free speech. You say what you want.
All right, I'm a man of God. So 1, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but
and do they know the situation?
let me ask you a question. Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Are you loyal to your girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you want to be?
Yes.
Why?
Because I like coming home. I see a family. That's the main thing for me. I want kids. I want to raise kids.
He's a simp.
And I see.
No, it's not a sin. No, I understand it. I understand. Carry on. I'm listening.
No, yeah.
I'm listening.
And I feel like the best way to have that family is by being loyal to one person.
Okay. If you could have a woman at home who loved you and adored you and was loyal to you and wanted to have a family with you, but you could also have one other chick on the side without problems, would you do it?
Without
if you're honest to your true biological instinct and you forget the societal programming.
No, I get what you mean.
What would you do it? Because I think every single man alive, if they were truly honest to their biological programming, would say, I want more than one female. I may not want the headache. I may not want to lose my current female. But if I could keep my current one and she'd be loyal to me and she understood and we had a family and everything was cool and I had this bitch, then I'd do it. I think every single man who's honest with themselves would do it.
So what's stopping a woman from having that same idea as you?
Buckle up. Do you have a seatbelt?
Yeah. It's on.
Put it on.
I'm fastened. Actually, let me take off my jacket. This one.
Firstly, for any female who's listening to this podcast, I apologize to you in advance. I'm apologizing to you for the horrible thing that's just been said, because even the idea and the notion that a female should be sleeping with more than one man at a time is disgusting. So the fact that he is trying to pollute the minds of the youth, and I'm sitting here on the same panel, absolutely disgusting. You're degrading society. Please don't say those things ever again. It's haram.
It's outrageous, Cal.
It's haram. It's outrageous. And the reason why a female can't do those things is actually threefold. The first reason is she doesn't want to. Any female who's actually a good woman, who's not been completely corrupted and destroyed by society, doesn't want to be sleeping with a lot of men. They don't want to. Why would they want to, right? Any woman who says, I want to sleep with loads of dudes is broken. And she's broken on a fundamental level. Stay far away. The second reason is paternity. You have to look at humanity from 2 aspects. You can look at us from a societal perspective in regards to the society we've built and the rules we've taught each other. And we can also look at us from an animalistic perspective, what we are and what we've evolved as. The only way you know that baby is yours pre-science was virginity originally. But basically the fact you're the only one fucking her. How else are you going to ensure paternity? The difference between a man having a bunch of chicks and a chick having a bunch of men is, if the chick gets pregnant, no one's going to know who the fucking dad is. It's weird. It's weird. If I'm fucking 5 chicks, we all know who the dad is. Big Daddy Tate's the dad. Fine. We know who the mom is. We know who the dad is. Now we can have a big happy family. But if you got one chick getting fucked by 5 dudes, nobody even knows who the dad is. And just because modern science can fix that problem doesn't mean it's not wrong, right?
Lana Rhodes had that exact thing.
A lot
recently.
of what? Sorry?
Lana Rhodes.
Did she?
Yeah. Well, nobody could figure out who the dad was.
That's what I mean. It's just disgusting. It's horrible. So, and the last thing is, any female who comes along and starts saying, well, if you can do that, I can do that. She has a very warped view of society because she doesn't understand the fundamental differences between men and women. And a lot of women do this when it suits them. They try and pretend that men and women are not the same. I misspoke. A lot of women try and pretend that men and women are the same. When it suits them, they'll sit there and go, no, well, if you can do it, I can do it. But that's not how the world works, right? If someone breaks into the house, the man has to go defend the woman. Like we have gender roles and we have a different view of society and we act differently. Men do certain things, women do certain things. That's the way society functions. It's always functioned. The modern world's trying to convince us that's not true. Females will pretend it's not true until it doesn't suit them. Oh, if you get to sleep with a bunch of people, I get to sleep with a bunch of people. Till the Titanic's sinking, then she's a chick, right? Until there's a war, then she's a chick. Oh, I'm just a girl. You go fight. It's bollocks. It's bullshit.
I understand that.
I get that vibe.
Yeah, it's bullshit. And since the dawn of human time, every single king, every single sultan, every single emperor, every single one of them had more than one chick. All of them. That's all they did. Because once you get to a certain level of status as a man, there's one of the things you get to enjoy are the spoils of war. And the spoils of war are usually females.
And so what's the reason right now, me and Cal, we only have one female?
Because you've decided.
Have we not hit that level yet?
Well, you've decided to be constrained. and you've decided to be constrained by societal rules, and you've also decided to be constrained by the emotion of the female you're with. That's not necessarily a bad thing. You sat there and said, I don't want to upset the girl I'm with.
Yeah.
So I'm going to allow her to control what I do with my dick. That's fine. But if you're a man like me, you don't allow those kind of things. You don't allow female emotion to control you. You are limiting, and I'll be serious with you guys now, right? And I'm not looking down on you. I'm just making it clear to the decision you made.
I'm with you.
You are limiting your own bloodline purely because a female will get upset. With your money and influence, you could have 15 sons. You could have an empire. You could be Genghis Khan, but you won't.
But I don't know if I want 15 people texting me.
Well, this is what I mean.
Yeah, that's chaos.
Well, I love chaos. But the problem is you won't do it. The main and primary reason you won't do that is because you don't want the chick you're with to get upset.
Yeah.
So you're allowing the female who you're with and her tears to control and limit your own biological bloodline. If you were truly about it, like Genghis Khan, you'd be like, fuck you.
How do we break free?
Kid, big boss. I'm a G. Spotify deal. Look at me. I can't be stopped.
He knows.
But this is it, right? So it's all down to how much value you want to put on the emotion of others and whether you're going to allow that to influence your behavior and your thinking. And I'm not saying you have to be a complete psychopath or a sociopath, right? If you have a chick and you love her, you don't want her to cry. I have women I love. I don't want them to cry either. But still, there's a point where it goes, look, I don't want you to cry. I'm going to take care of you. I love you very much. We'll go to the Maldives, but I'm the big G and I'll be back later.